What's up, friends? It's Allison Bird in the house, and you are listening to my first ever energetic audiobook for 2024. I was gifted this idea from the angelic realm, and I think it is the absolute most fun thing that I could provide for you, actually. So let's get into it. March 2024 is a big month for us. We are going to experience new money agreements emerge through our actual physical body. And you may say to me, Allison, how is that going to happen for me? Well, what you're going to receive are memories of money agreements that you made, maybe from your youth, maybe even from a decade ago in your earlier young adult life, where you said things like this: if I had the money to do this, I would. You are going to notice that you're actually going to have the money to do the things that you said you would do, and it's going to surprise you how it comes about. And I want to give you a quick example. Years ago, I didn't have food to eat. As a kid, I would long for a McDonald's burger, but my mother didn't have the money. And not only did she not have the money for that kind of food, she may not have had the money for food at all that day. And I would sit in my bedroom and I would go, one day when I have the money, I am just going to buy out a McDonald's, or I'm going to buy out whatever it would be. Well, fast forward, I'm going about my day and I wanted a Dr. Pepper to drink. My mother drank Dr. Pepper as a child. And so sometimes in my adult life, I crave an ice cold one, and I love it when I do. So I was going on about my day and I was craving this Dr. Pepper, and I saw a McDonald's. I pulled over, walked into the McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's anymore, but I could taste this cold Dr. Pepper before it even hit my lips. I walk in and I realize it's after school. It was packed with kids, and they're ordering their food and doing their thing. And I see this little group of kids that are figuring out their money. And I realize, oh my gosh, I said one day I would buy out a McDonald's. I walk over to the kids and I say to all of them, I'll buy everything, whatever any of you want. This is your random act of kindness. You get a burger, you get a fry, you get a shake, whatever it is you want. And there I was for less than $30. I had bought out an entire restaurant. I had fulfilled my childhood dream. You see? Now, as a child, it felt like I needed to be a millionaire to make that happen. But in reality, fast forward a couple of decades later, all I needed was $20 or $30, and this dream was coming true. My sweet friends, I want you to know that the energetics of March are reminding you of the agreements that you've made and the progress that you are living so that you can check some things off the box. Your angels and your unseen team are supporting you to understand that you don't have to carry so much weight around the fulfillment of your dreams, that your dreams can happen every single day right before your eyes. I want to let you know that this particular March is going to be so alive for you. You're also going to energetically embrace money alchemy. Money alchemy is where you start to transform your relationship with your worth and your worthiness. So you are going to experience the good in you, the God as you, rise up and begin to whisper different activations throughout your day. You're going to hear little and what that means for you is it's going to translate into you're worthy to have that. You're worthy to receive that. You're worthy to plan that vacation. You're worthy to upgrade that vehicle. You're worthy to receive someone opening the door for you. You're worthy that someone surprises you and buys you a drink when you're sitting at a bar out of town. Whatever that may look like, you're going to feel it in your body, and it's going to feel like effervescent bubbles. And you are absolutely going to love it. The final thing that I want to share for you is that March is going to give you the experience of melting. And this is where you're going to feel your physical body start to soften, actually soften and let go of tension, resistance, and aged, expired fear. Some of you are living physical pain in your joints. You're living physical pain in your knees. You're living physical pain in your sciatica. You're living physical pain in your heel. You're living physical pain with migraine headaches. You're living physical pain in your neck. And you are going to start to experience it dissolving. Why is that going to happen? Because your angelic realm is going to help you let go of wishful thinking and help you enhance your own discernment so that you can hold bigger miracles. A lot of the pain that we experience in our physical body are low-grade miracles. What do you mean by that, Allison? Well, when we live low-grade miracles, it means we anticipated something, but we received something else, but we pretended like we were happy. Yeah. And guess what? You're not alone in doing this. As a matter of fact, majority of my audience identifies as female, so I think that this statistic will be really awakening. And if you identify other than female, it's going to make you giggle and you're going to see yourself in this as well. Here's the statistic. Numbers show us that almost 70% of those who identify as women in heterosexual relationships are laying in their bed or sitting on a counter or wherever you may be, on the floor, wherever you're choosing to make love, you are faking orgasms. Ain't that something? Almost 70% of those who identify as women in heterosexual relationships are sitting there with all the physical body parts to make an orgasm happen, all the ingredients, but yet choosing to go, I'm happy, but I'm not happy. And then getting away from the side of the crime and going on about the day, remembering that you faked it and that you did not get the pleasure that you ultimately desire. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you something. The good in you and the God as you is not interested in you being a faker in your everyday reality. You do not have to fake your joy. You do not have to fake your pleasure. You don't have to fake your prosperity, and you don't have to fake your goodness. You are the birthplace of worth itself. And what is coming for you is the dissolve of faking it until you make it, the dissolve of wishful thinking. And what is coming through you is the enhancement of your discernment so that you can hold on not only to bigger money miracles, but bigger authentic miracles. And as you do, it will be effervescent through your physical representation. Your body must respond to the changes that are coming. If you've been listening to me for any amount of time, what you know for sure is that I believe your success is inevitable. I do not teach from the site of insecurity. And I don't teach from the site of inhibition because that's a program and it's not true. What I teach from is the birthplace of who you are. I teach to and I speak to the good in you and the God as you. And because of that, you get to hear more clearly and empower and esteem the hero that is walking this journey called your life. All right, sweet friends, that is the end of our energetic audiobook for 2024. I want you to know there's nothing for you to do. You may say, Allison, well, give us an action. What is it that I'm supposed to do to receive these things? Your doing is not required. Your being is. And so what your being is going to be guided to is noticing what's happening in your reality, and paying attention to it and giving yourself permission to celebrate it. As you feel new thoughts rise through your body, celebrate it. Speak about it. Tell yourself, wow, I noticed that thing Allison told me about. That's neat. Huh? Give yourself permission to write about it. Journal. Hey, Allison said this and now this thing is coming to pass, and man, that's pretty cool. And then another thing that would be super sweet is send me some miracles and blessings. Wish well for my life. Thank me for being generous and for gifting you this awareness of what's happening for you in the what do I want to call it? The miracle month of March. Oh my gosh, this excites me. So speak over my life and say, I send Allison blessings. I send Allison joy today. I send Allison love, and I send Allison laughter, and I send Allison the peace that surpasses all understanding. And I guarantee you, I will feel it. I will live it, and I will have an even better reality because you spoke over my life, the same way you will have a better reality because I am speaking over yours. I want to let you know that we are doing this is our second one, right? Our second global gathering and portal training for 2024. The day that the angels have guided me to is March 17th, which is known as St. Patrick's Day. And I am going to talk about the 5 core money agreements for the new earth and how you embrace money alchemy to transform your relationship with worth and worthiness. I'm also going to teach you how to melt with the energy called money in order to dissolve that wishful thinking and enhance your discernment to hold on to bigger money miracles. Friends, I've made this incredibly accessible for you, for your friends, your colleagues, your family. It's only $24, and yes, it includes your replay. I want you to know that I am showing up for you, for your destiny, for your dollars, for your decisions in 2024. I am here to be an agent of change, to be an alchemical authority, teaching you how to alchemize and break down what is happening for you throughout this entire year. Your success is inevitable. And in order for you to embrace that, you're going to require teachers and mentors and oracles and guides. You're going to require the opening of your divine channel so that you can hear and receive all of the cosmic messages that activate greatness for your life and for your path. If you want to be a part of that, I'm sure there's a link somewhere around this audio message for you. Also, you can always join my email family by going to any of my free links that you find in the internet streets. It's always available for you. I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know that you are chosen. If you are listening to this message, it is absolutely because you were meant to. Doesn't that feel so good? And don't you feel so wonderfully supported? I know I do. All right. If you're a coach, a speaker, a writer, an author, a creative, an entrepreneur, you are being activated right now. You have the ability to create cash flow as a channel, to monetize your mediumship abilities, to receive opportunities as an oracle, a storyteller, to transform leaders through the power of trance, to make money as a minister and build $1 million ministry. You are the new speaker. And my love, the spotlight is calling you. And that's why I continue to show up in your life. March is going to invite you to shed old emotions, to let go of heaviness, and to dissolve those miracles that don't satisfy you. You're going to let go of settling. You want to know why? Because you don't have to settle. You just absolutely do not have to. I hope that I get to see you this March 17th. I hope that you are able to tap in and receive this offering from my heart to yours. I hope that March is one of the most glorious months of this year for you. And my hope for you is that you live the supreme purpose for your life, which is to operate as the highest authority, the governor for your inner and your outer world realities, so that no one has any control over you, your path, your purpose, your passions, your play, or your prosperity. You are an unrepeatable miracle. There will never be another you. So do you authentically and do you well. I love you so big. Mwah.